The Roshani Technology Foundation is a beacon of hope, created to empower. The Roshani Technology Foundation is a beacon of hope, created to empower lives through innovation and education. With technology as our tool and collaboration as our strength, we aim to bridge gaps and build dreams at length. Guided by the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, we focus on action, not just the reward, creating a future where every effort is honored. Through partnerships with leading institutions, we foster learning and inspire growth, lighting the path toward a world where progress and purpose go hand in hand. With unwavering determination, we've built a 2,000 square feet institute on our farmland to transform the lives of over 350 widowed women and countless unemployed youth in our village. Leveraging our extensive experience of placing more than 50,000 students in multinational companies, we offer free vocational training to equip individuals with the skills needed for well-paying jobs. This institute is more than just a training center. It's a beacon of hope, inspiring self-reliance and purpose in those who have lost hope. Despite challenges like limited resources and our remote location, we remain committed to fostering progress, dignity, and lasting change through community support and CSR initiatives. Together, we aim to rewrite the narrative of our village and create brighter, sustainable futures for all. Saturday Evening Talk, where ideas ignite and conversations spark. The Saturday Evening Talk, SET, is a unique platform for curious minds to explore diverse topics, from technology and science to philosophy, culture, and personal growth. Every Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m., thought leaders and experts share insights in a hybrid format. Live at Roshani Technology Park and via Zoom. This free initiative, driven by Roshani's vision, fosters learning and innovation without financial transactions or formalities. Participants will also receive certificates of participation featuring the logos of all the supporting prestigious organizations: the Institution of Engineers, Vadodara Chapter; Computer Society of India, Baroda; Baroda Productivity Council, Baroda Information and Technology Association, BITA; HR Milestone, the Indian Institution of Architects, Baroda Chapter; the Amtron Foundation Indian Society for Training and Development ISTD. Join us for inspiring discussions, expert talks, and meaningful connections in an open, collaborative space. Spark ideas, gain recognition, and be part of a movement shaping the future. Invite your friends and be a part of this exciting journey.
For 15 years, Roshani Technology Park has been a second home to 1,200 beloved seniors, offering free space, joy, and digital empowerment. From Sunday gatherings to visiting old age homes, we bridge generations with technology and love. A heartfelt thanks to Linde Company. Your donated computers are not just machines but lifelines reconnecting hearts. Together, we illuminate digital lives and keep connections alive.
Every first Sunday of the month, from 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m., Roshani Technology Park, in collaboration with the Circulation Trust, hosts free health initiatives to support our community. These include the distribution of nutritional supplements for individuals managing diabetes, high blood pressure, heart conditions, and cholesterol. We also organize free medical checkup camps, blood donation drives, and consultations with expert doctors to address various health concerns, all at no cost. Our mission is to ensure accessible healthcare for everyone, empowering our community to lead healthier and happier lives. Meet the visionaries shaping the future of technology. Mr. Deepak Shah, the driving force behind Roshani Technologies PVT Limited, a leader in CAD CAM-BIM innovation. Mr. Shailesh Shah, a tech powerhouse, Senior Technical Director at NIC, shaping India's digital landscape under the Ministry of Electronics and IT. Ms. Ujala Shah, the tech strategist and innovator, leading as Technical Director at Roshani Technologies PVT Ltd. Nachiket Shah is the founder of Roshani Technology Foundation and a key leader at Roshani Technologies PVT Limited. He is also the co-convener at Genius Vadodara. With a strong vision for technological advancement, he has been instrumental in driving innovation, education, and industry collaborations in CAD CAM-BIM, AI/ML, IoT, and digital transformation. His contributions extend to skill development, startup incubation, and large-scale tech summits, reinforcing his commitment to fostering a tech-driven future.
ये जैसे आए तो इनको दूसरे लोग चलने देते नहीं वे आगे ना कैमरा कई बार हमारी पर તમારી પર આવશે હવે આપણે છે ને માણસો તો વધારે છે કેમેરા કરીશું તો થોડું સ્લો થઈ જાય છે ઘણી વાર અવાજ તૂટે છે આપણે છે ને તમારી ફાઇલ હું તમને બતાવીશ તો પેલા પણ
About to start again. So when I made ages, it
હું પેલી બે ફાઇલો
straight away હું ચાલુ કરું કે પછી
પહેલા હું એક બે
મારી કંપની વિશે થોડું આપણે એ કરીને પછી
કંપની વિશે થોડું કરીને કરતી કંપની વિશે બોલીને
કંપની વિશે આપણે જે આપણી પેલી સ્લાઇડ્સ છે ને
ના ચાલશે નચું
ને હા એટલે કંપનીનું કરી દઈએ શોર્ટમાં પછી આપણે
યસ ત્યાં યુટ્યુબ પર ચાલુ 2 મિનિટ પછી પણ હું બોલવાનું ચાલુ કરું પછી રેકોર્ડિંગ બી પછી જ ચાલુ કરું પેલા છોકરાઓ મસ્તી લાગે પેલા જે લેક્ચરમાં આપણે લેબમાં નહીં જો સાહેબ તમારી બે ફાઇલો અહીંયા છે હું ત્યાં આગળથી શેર
The
કરીશ
Roshani
તમારે અહીંયા
Technology
જોવી હોય
Foundation is a
તો અહીંયા
beacon of
જોઈ
hope.
શકશો હું ત્યાંથી શેર કરું છું તમારી જે ફાઇલો છે ફાઇલ બી શેર હું તમને બતાવું અહીંયા સ્ક્રીન પર આવું
The Roshani Technology Foundation is a beacon of hope, created to empower lives through innovation and education. With technology as our tool and collaboration as our strength, we aim to bridge gaps and build dreams at length. Guided by the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, we focus on action, not just the reward, creating a future where every effort is honored. Through partnerships with leading institutions, we foster learning and inspire growth, lighting the path toward a world where progress and purpose go hand in hand. With unwavering determination, we've built a 2,000 square feet institute on our farmland to transform the lives of over 350 widowed women and countless unemployed youth in our village. Leveraging our extensive experience of placing students in multinational companies, we offer free vocational training to equip individuals with the skills needed for well-paying. This institute is more than just a training center. It's a beacon of hope, inspiring self-reliance and purpose in those who have lost hope. Despite challenges like limited resources and our remote location, we remain committed to fostering progress, dignity, and lasting change through community support and CSR initiatives. Together, we aim to rewrite the narrative of our village and create brighter, sustainable futures for all. Saturday Evening Talk, where ideas ignite and conversations spark. The Saturday Evening Talk, SET, is a unique platform for curious minds to explore diverse topics, from technology and science to philosophy, culture, and personal growth. Every Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m., thought leaders and experts share insights in a hybrid format. Live at Roshani Technology Park and via Zoom. This free initiative, driven by Roshani's vision, fosters learning and innovation without financial transactions or formalities. Participants will also receive certificates of participation featuring the logos of all the supporting prestigious organizations.
ચાર્જર લેવા બંધ થઈ જશે મારી બેગમાં ત્યાં ચાર્જર પડી રાખ Good evening, friends. Is my voice clear? Parag? Parag? Hi, good evening, friends. We are starting in another 1 minute. For the first time, speaker has come 15 minutes early. Unfortunately, because of some setup goofing, we are late by 5 minutes. We are starting in another 5 minutes. Is voice clear? Good evening, friends. Welcome to Saturday evening talk. Today we have a very learned and expert, distinguished speaker, Sri Pradeep Chauhan, who is a very brilliant structure engineer. He has more than 35 years of experience in design, testing, and supervision of various civil engineering projects. He is gold medalist, master degree in structural engineering from MS University in 1987. In fact, from a very ordinary family, he grew from his diploma in engineering to master in structural engineering, and he has established his own firm, Geotest House, in 1991. And from there, he reached. That's why we call this as a Shikhar series of talk. He is basically a successful businessman, and today we are here to unpack his journey from humble beginning to an impactful entrepreneur. We are pleased to present his real life story of remarkable entrepreneur and speaker. He is today a managing director of Geodesign and Research Private Limited, and he emerged from zero to hero on his own in a single generation. His entrepreneur odyssey will teach us his secret of scaling business beyond fortune. He doesn't believe in luck. He believes in hard work. His blueprint to breakthrough will help us to understand his entrepreneurial path, his struggle, and how to come out as a winner. Let us understand how he evolved as a visionary leader from his startup to success. So, without taking much time, I request respected Sri Pradeep Bhai to start with his presentation. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. I am Pradeep Chauhan, Managing Director from Geo Design and Research Private Limited. First of all, I would like to thank Deepak Bhai for giving me this opportunity, along with the Institute of Engineers India, the Institute of Architects, the Computer Society of India, HR Milestone, the Baroda IT Association, the Baroda Productivity Council, the Indian Society for Training and Development, Vadodara Innovation Council, and Roshani Technology Foundation, who has been led by Deepak Bhai Shah from last 27 years. And his contribution in developing engineers and draftsmen to next level, and then his dedicated services to society along with this classes, he is also delivering his social responsibility and few of the villages where he is going and educating even the matriculates to next level. Thank you, Deepak Bhai, once again before starting this webinar. See, I belongs to a very humble family where the income is very
Recording
limited.
in progress.
And the size of family, we were in 9 by 13 feet of chali room. Almost 12 people were living into that. So that is never been a problem. My father was a freedom fighter, ex-freedom fighter, is no more. But then he taught me lot of lesson how to live life. So then honesty and dedication towards work is very much important. His place in my life plays a vital role in my development. Deepak Bhai told you that I am a hero and zero from hero. No, I am not hero. Miles to go. My way of working and thinking is altogether different. For any entrepreneur or engineer or business, you should have some motivation. So what motivates you to lead? So that is very much important. Today, whatsoever conversation we will make, it is for the purpose of after getting my story. If you of any students or engineers or anybody will get motivated, and then he will meet his dreams and he can gain those dreams with the time and patience. So even changing of one life would be successful for all of us. So rather than it is a story, it is a real fact thing, and how my career has been started, about my family, about my education, about my company, everything I will spell to a best possible way which I can. Here, before starting my own story, I would like to give a small presentation about my company, which is named Geo Designs and Research Private Limited, which has been started in 1991. And during that time, it was a geotech consultant. Later, we have added a laboratory after a few years on the name of Geotest House. And then it has been merged in 2005 on the name of Geo Designs and Research Private Limited. And at present, almost more than 1,200 people are working in my organization, and my team is my strength, because each and every member of my organization, so it's their company, their ownership, which makes a company. So let's go to few slides. Then I will speak about myself, my family, my education, and rest of the thing. Yeah. So this is our vision, mission, and the company, our strength, business area. We are into design, testing, and supervision of various mega size project. And with so many new technology which is coming up in the developed country has been brought to our nation, and we are using all those technology. Few of them I would like to share with you. So out of that, one is the BIM. So it is a building of information modeling system, and across developed country, now this is a mandatory, and all students, I would like to convey message as soon as you should go for this in coming days, that BIM modeling would be compulsory at all level, maybe at a local authority, maybe state, or maybe central government. We also given a presentation on this to Prime Minister office in last month, and it has been appreciated. And the central government is going to make a policy for implementation of BIM, so as lot of time, money could be saved. Can I change using this? So now I won't take much time into this. It is more than 33 years of experience. The company is making 107 crore rupees of turnover during last year. More than 1,200 people are working in the organization. There are 21 verticals, and more than 3,500 projects are going on. You can see our strength and our graph where it is in the rising mode. So there are more than 100 high-rise building which has been done by my organization, more than 100 projects of low-rise, there are more than 50 plus commercial, bungalows, industrial projects, etc. Next. Okay. So I've conveyed earlier, my staff is my strength. We do have 7 directors, more than 20 head of department HODs. They are working on a different capacity and looking for different verticals of civil engineering. So there are few technical capabilities which has been designed by us. We do have all licensed softwares for ETABS, STAT, SAFE, MIDAS, Plaxis, Geophi, and Tekla, MicroStation, Revit, Autodesk, etc. And we are using all this software for making model and designing of various civil engineering projects. There are few projects, so I won't take much time. I'm just rolling it one by one. So we do have multiple slides, and then so I won't take much time into that. But there are certain milestone projects which are going on. One is there in Baroda itself. So it is a Gati Shakti University. So it is a very important project. And then it has been initiated by our respected Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi sir, and his dream to develop a university where everything is linked with the Gati. So far, we do have a lot of civil engineers, structural engineers, architects, etc. But in that university, I think everything is linked with the Gati. A civil engineer who is not a civil engineer, he is a railway civil engineer. In aviation industry, a aviation engineer with civil engineering background. Then electrical engineer with railway background. So it is more kind of a specialist engineer, and the absorption of this kind of special expert would be more in the society. And then now it is a time to develop this kind of specific uh, requirement of the industry, and they are leading with this. And a mega size university is coming in Baroda in upcoming days, and this entire project has been architecturally designed, structural design, all services design has been made by my organization, and during execution also we are supporting them. The entire project is designed using BIM, and even the bill of the contractor is also through that model. So the probability of any clashes during execution is practically zero. And this is a very good project. If you are getting time, you please go and visit. That this will help you in understanding civil engineering projections. One more advanced facility we do have is a drone lidar. In lidar, we do have a drone mounted lidar. We do have a vehicle mounted lidar. We do have a railway mounted lidar. We do have a static lidar. We do have a backpack lidar. So you can create a model using lidar technology. Lidar is a laser measurement system. So, for example, if it is a drone which is carrying a lidar system, so it is throwing almost 2 million, that is 20 lakh readings per second. So measurement is 20 lakh measurements per second. So there is a huge cloud data, and then creating a digital model, and the accuracy level is for you can say 100-meter height, it would be plus and minus 25 millimeter. So this kind of technology we are using, and more important, rather than collecting data, the processing is more important. So we do have a geotechnical exploration. We do have a topography survey where state-of-art technology we are using. We do have a highway measurement system where network survey vehicle, then falling wet deflectometer, then supported by the traffic study, hydraulic study. So all those data, we bring it to our head office, and different planners, architects, and engineers are working on that to prepare a conceptual model. On approval of those model, we are going for the detail engineering. And during execution also, we are supervising this project, maybe express highway, maybe national highway, or the elevated corridor, bridges, jetty, etc. And during that time, you required quality control on those projects, and which we are again using our laboratory, where more than 600 tests has been accredited with ISO 17025 by NABL. So this kind of all engineering under one roof. So that is helping us. At the same time, our clients with the defense system, the Army, Air Force, Navy, MES, then private builders like M3M Group, Smart World Development, then Aditya Birla Group, Signature Group. So where we are, for them, we are designing building for 30-story, 40-story, 50-story, and that requires a lot of skill and management. So now I want go much into company, otherwise it will take more than 1 hour will be required to explain about all this thing. So now let's go to my own career, how it has been started. So when I was too young, my father was having a few auto rickshaws, and in an early age, might be around 6th or 7th standard, I was supposed to repair those auto rickshaw. So that gives me a lot of knowledge about automobile engineering. And I was being a teenager, I was too young. So as I am knowing something about mechanical engineering or automobile engineering, so I should go in other line. Then other is civil engineering. So I opted, okay, then I will go for civil engineering. That was my dream when I was in hardly 7th standard. I would also like to spell about my first income. Then, as I was knowing about the repairing of the automobile, so during curfew, I was there and repairing my own bike. And a gentleman come with his scooter, then you just repair the scooter and some clutch wire has been broken. So without saying anything, I have repaired that. And at last he has asked for money. So I replied, no, then I am not a foreman or mechanic engineer. I am just here to repair and service of my bike, and it is a misunderstanding. Then after, during monsoon, one uncle was having some problem. His tire was punctured, and I repaired that. I changed Stephanie, and then again he has asked for money. So then I asked him, no, I cannot take money. So then he has emphasized on that. Then you should have that. You have worked good job. So then I go upstairs and talk to my mom, and then she allow, okay, if you work something, you can accept that money. So that 2 rupees during that time was my first income, and that has helped me and to understand the value of money, because already I belong to a poor family, and that was my first income. So there are a lot of challenges during my initial stage, but it's okay. I always fight against challenges. All the criticizers who is nearby me, so I took them as a challenge, and every time overcoming challenge gives me a lot of happiness. It's like a small milestone I have achieved, and I have celebrated those milestones in my own way. I would like to thank my family. I would like to thank my friends. I would like to thank my mentor who has supported during my journey in a best possible way. I would like to name them, but then that will come later stage. As a Pradeep Chauhan, during the course of my primary education, my father gave me one more, then education is one part, but the health is also equally important. So I was supposed to go in Vyayam Sala, where I was a gymnast and wrestling. These are the two areas where I've reached up to national level. And during that time also, I have struggled a lot to come out of those things along with the study. Now, after my 7th standard, I got admission in Pratap High School, where they are giving me opportunity to enter into technical area. During that time, you have to opt for technical school. So that technical school was for 8th, 9th, and 10th standard. So these are the 3 years where I need to drop that history, social study, and arts. There are the 3, 4 subject. Instead of that, I opted for technical study. So where civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, workshop, these are the subject during that time. So definitely it was there in Gujarati medium, but that helped me a lot in my development. So after 10th, then again I got admitted into Polytechnic, MS University, where again that I opted for civil engineering, and all those subjects are there. and I could able to reach up to the highest level. So I'm throughout first ranker during that time. So I was a gold medalist in final year. Then I opted for open test to get admission into graduation in Amas University. After getting admission, then there is a failure. That also I would like to explain, because then failure are the key for your development. What was that failure that I would like to explain? As, as in diploma, I was a ranker, but getting admission into graduation. So in the very first year, other technical area won't be a problem. But as I have done my 10th and rest of the student have done their 12th. So physics and maths. These are the two subjects where in during that graduation system, there are two tests. So out of the two tests, whatever the best is there, so they will double thereof. So 50% contribution of the internal marks, and the 50% would be the final semester. So I got in first test in maths, I got 3.5, and physics I got 3 out of 25. Now you can understand the person who is the ranker and 90% result in the diploma, and then he got 3 and 3.5 marks. So then I was afraid of that. Now what to do? Even I was not in position to tell this thing to my family. Then say we are doing hard work for you, says you could able to get your education. Then throughout rest of the time I studied Halliday and Resnick, that is a physics book, and maths. In Halliday and Resnick, it is something like that. Even solve example, understanding of the solve example is difficult. And unsolved example, even the teacher is not capable to explain you all about that. Then they are also knowing little about that. But then I worked so hard into that. So, you know, what are the second test results? So again, 10 in physics and 10.5 out of 25. And the fear factor is like that. The seniors tell me, okay, now your internal score is 40%, right? 25, 10, so it's 40%. So getting another 40% in final, so you won't get that and you are going to fail. So again, I have given all my energy and all the time in physics and maths only. And you won't believe, I got 42 marks in physics in external out of 50. So my total score was 62, and that too was the highest in the class. So I'm not telling about what my success, but then what, once there is some fear, there is a threat. So then you have to put all your energy into that, and then you have to make it a challenge. Okay, I will come out of this scenario. So this is a way one should work hard. Though you are a student, you are working for some organization, or you are working as an entrepreneur or any business. Hard work, there is no alternative to hard work. There is no alternative to dedication. Once you are decided, I would like to achieve this milestone, then give everything to that. Make it, then this is my milestone, this is my destination. So this one example I have given just for the sake of your explanation. After diploma, my father helped me to get a job in one of the leading consulting firm. And at the date of interview, I was having fever. Okay. So what to do? But then getting job is very important thing. And that too, I was looking for a part-time job as I got admitted into MS University on a regular education course. It was not a part-time. So during interview, I have been asked, then you won't be able to do both the thing. Graduation is not simple study. So either you will fail in your education or you won't be able to work over here. So I have replied to my boss, Sri Gautam Dalati, and I do have a lot of respect for him. And I have conveyed, sir, you give me one opportunity at only for 6 months. If I am failing, so next day I won't come. Okay. And if I am getting good marks, then I will leave it to you. Okay, whether I should work, if I am delivering good, then you can keep me, or else you can throw me out. And then he has asked you, then from when you would like to join? Well, very next day. Because I am giving a week or two. So there might be probability that then his mindset may get changed. So even in the fever, I've gone to that office. My timing was like that. Okay, then after college timing was morning 7:30 to 1:30. After having meal, the 2:30 to 5:30 was my job hours. And before 7 o'clock, from 5 o'clock morning to 6:30, I go to Guru classes as a private coach. And in the evening, after from coming from the office from 6 to 10, again I am teaching engineering student, and those subjects are engineering drawing, quantity survey to civil engineers as well as mechanical engineer, mainly for diploma and degree stream. So then again, Guru classes, Sri Guru Sir, I do have a lot of respect for him. At present, he is no more, but then the contribution in my life so is huge, and he is no more. So wherever he would be, I would like to convey thanks and having blessings for him, for me, and that helps me. So now after graduation, once the result comes, so I was first ranker in the first semester itself. So again, I went to my boss. Then the result, this is my result. Now what do you say? And he said, go, okay. And today I'm giving you increment. So my first salary was 200 rupees and that increment was 50 rupees. So then it has been updated to 250 rupees. Even that 250 rupees is mean to my family. Lot of, because then it helps me because my father was bedridden during that time. And my sister was working, the elder sister was working as a teacher. And we are the two only source of energy than for to run that family. Anyhow, so these are all difficult days, but I never having complaint. I work, then my education I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed my work. Not only that, during childhood, we do have a lot of good time with friends also. So this is all about my roots and little bit about education. So even after education, during the graduation, in final year, I got second rank, and I do have a gold medalist in one of the subject is construction planning and management. So I was having gold medal in that. So after my graduation, I worked for Saintalati on a regular basis for a few more years. So altogether, I have worked 9 years for that company. And then after, I started my career. So during that period also, I started my career as a quantity surveyor. So for any structural engineer, understanding of the estimation of the quantity is very much important. Units thereof, the length, area, volume, meter, kilometer, then square meter, square feet, volume. Everything is very important. One should understand the conversion of unit. And I will convey all civil engineers and mechanical engineers. Okay, then try to understand the quantum. Try to imagine that. For that, make an habit. Okay, take some weight and say, okay, this would be around 1 kg. And then check that weight. If you are nearby, so you will able to understand okay, what is 1 kg for lifetime. You just try to understand the kilometer. How? Okay, then how many steps I am running? So this is a kilometer. So try to understand the quantify of that. That is very much important. If you are asking for metric tons, then you should have some image. Okay, the elephant is 2 metric ton or the 10 metric ton. The truck can carry 10 metric ton. So that will give you a approximation. And this is very much helpful being any civil engineer, because what happens nowadays, it is all computer aided things, right? So it is seems so good, okay, and the presentation would be very nice. So very first impression is psychologically whatever the data coming out of this is correct. So you are not applying any check on that. This is a problem. There might be probability when you are giving some design data and there is some error of 0. Say instead of live load of 1 kilonewton per meter square per partition, instead of 1, by mistake you are giving 10. What will happen? You are not going to check the design. Design is coming out, straight away it will go to draftsman, he is drawing something, will go to field, then work will be executed. Nobody is having check on that. So one should have some logical checks. I will speak on that also later, because then there is a combination of civil engineering, structural design, and about career, entrepreneur, so many things. So I will go random, so don't mind it. And during that, when I work for that organization as a quantity surveyor, so what I feel, then understanding of parapet wall. Well, first thing is parapet wall. So you should know the length, height, and width, and per running meter, what will be the weight thereof. You should know about the density. When you are multiplying weight by density, you will get kg. Okay, during that time, it was all kg, cm square, etc. Nowadays, it is all MK system, so Newton per meter square and etc. Immediately after parapet, what will be there? So RCC slab. On top of that, there will be bedding for the waterproofing. Then there will be a waterproofing. There will be a live load on top of that. Whether your roof is accessible or not, accordingly you have to select your live load. If it is a slope one, so then there will be some deduction in the live load. So you have to accumulate all this load from the top to bottom. And your design starts from bottom to top. So if you could not able to understand the quantity, each and every quantity is having certain weight and volume. So quantity survey is very, I will convey all structural design engineer, okay, first be a good quantity analyzer. If you could able to derive quantity properly, then only you could be a good design engineer. Before going for all this software, you should learn and you should understand what does it mean. If you are getting 500 metric ton steel and if you are getting 5,000 metric ton of steel, so divide that weight based on your total slab area per square feet or per square meter, how much you are getting and what is the market going on. If it is ranging from 4 to 5 kg per square feet and you are getting 40 kg per square feet, means there is some error of 0. So those kind of logical checks are very important in any kind of engineering practice. So let me finish about education. So during that tenure, my boss has asked me, then anybody is interested in testing? Because during that time, there was no earthquake. So entering into that field, the Gujarat Engineering Research Institute is the only laboratory in Gujarat who is taking some testing job. So in that laboratory, I worked very hard. Over there, I was a labor. If cement is coming for the testing, even the equipment which has been brought to that laboratory, all those equipment has been erected on the ground floor as well as on the 5th floor of the Samir building. So those weight, the lifts, I cannot take all those equipment in lift. So using labor and including myself as a labor, we have installed all those facility on the 5th floor for geotechnical exploration. Then if the cement is coming for the testing, Dr. D.L. Shah, so then he has, during education also, he was my professor and I learned a lot of things from Dr. D.L. Shah and I would like to thanks to them too. So if cement is coming for the testing, so that inward, so I have to make that the cement bag I am lifting as a labor using hook on my back and taking it to laboratory. I'm conducting all that consistency test and then making cubes out of that and compression test, everything. So I was a labor, I was a inverse staff, I was a testing engineer, and the report will be prepared by me and it was be signed by me. So that kind of work helped me lot in my development, not my development, even my organization's development. So I do got lot of things during my my time in Sayan Talati, and I would like to thanks to Sri Gautam Talati, who has guided me. After leaving that, even I work as a design engineer over there. So I work as a quantity surveyor. I work as a testing engineer. I work over there as a design engineer. And then in 1991, I leave that job and then I started my own company. That is a geotech consultant. So again, I would like to finish my education part. So after that, I got married. My wife Mamta Chauhan, who has supported me throughout of my career. After getting married, each and every site I supposed to take her to all the sites. She has supported me. She has guided me. Sometime in business, what happens? Okay, then you too have some. Your pride may convert it into ego. You never know. So she always keep me down to earth, and I would like to thanks to her. Okay, then she also helped me to a good person, human being. My father-in-law, Sri Suman Kumar Bhojane, he has also helped me. He is a retired executive director from MPFC. Right now, he is 82 years of age. And then he helped me how to understand the finance of the organization. And still he is coming to my organization for audit and guiding me, and even my son. So I would also like to convey thanks to him. Let's go to further. So after 10 years of working in my own company, my wife Mamta has motivated me to enter for the further study, because then graduation is not good enough. Being a good design engineer, one has to enter into the master. So I got admitted in master in 1999 and I got my master degree in 2002. And that is another good experience. I do have a good friends over there and who has again joined my organization. Out of that, Mr. Mehul Patel. So he is the ranker in master. And then he has also joined my organization as an advisor. So these are the few things which is very important. And during that master also, I have learned so many things, different subject, different perspective. And one more benefit to me during my work is that I am working as a structural design engineer and having my own laboratory. So then quality control of your own project would be easier because you do have your own testing system available with you. And that also allows me to make so many number of trials, so experiments. And so far as the concrete is concerned, I do have a passion into that. So from last more than 25 years, it is a 23 years, I'm working hard into concrete. We have developed a concrete without cement. That required separate technical lecture. So there is we have used only industrial waste into that. And that is a geopolymerization system. Doesn't require any kind of curing. Within 3 days, you can have 60 Newton per millimeter square, 60 megapascal within 3 days without any curing. There is no heat of iteration. And it is you can say carbon footprints will get reduced by 80%. So from day one, the name of my organization is Geo Designs and Research. Because then research is something everybody should go for that. You should have some experiment. You should have some dream. You should have new idea. Go for that. Make a trial. Might be possible. You may get fail. But the number of series of failure will help you to grow. One day you will win. So this is the my master. Then after a very few more years, I got admission in PhD. So under Dr. DL Shah, I worked 1.5 years. But that subject was not application based. So I was not happy and I leave my PhD in between. I could not able to finish that task, but I don't have any regression for that. And recently, last month only, I got admission in LLB. So now at the age of 60, I am going for LLB to understand what are the logics and what is that will also help me to grow. So knowledge has no boundary. Nowadays, your small mobile is Google and there are so many search engine, everything is in your pocket. Only thing is that okay, you should have will to enter into that area. So I will request all youngster, okay, spend your valuable time. Okay, then how the world is developing, what is the new technology, what are the failures, because then learning out of failure. So those case studies are very important in life and you will get everything out of those case studies because one life is not good enough to understand everything. So try to understand from others' failure. Okay. So that is the way one should learn. And let's cover a few more things. So this is all about my education, about my family. In family, I do have a son and a daughter. My daughter is there in San Francisco and practicing as an architect after getting her graduation from US. And my son, elder son, is master in structural engineering, is the lightweight gauge specialist, and then he has worked he has done his master in University of Colorado Boulder, and at present, after working for 3 years for a leading firm in Texas, he has joined my organization. And I would like to thank him. Then I was having COVID and I was in a difficult stage. So after getting this message, he has wind up within 15 days and then he has come back to India and he has thrown his H1 visa. So nowadays getting that is a very difficult task. But then that family value work. And I would also like to thank to Devansh. And from last 4 years is working in organization on the capacity of director. And he is also down to earth, which is more important. So thanks to Raj, my daughter, thanks to Devansh, Mamta, Vodnisa, my sisters, mother and father, who has contributed so many things in my life. Okay, then from each and everybody, I've learned. Even from my son, I've learned about my health because then I was having weight about 97 kg. He has guided me from the US and I've adopted whatever he has conveyed to me. And at present, I'm hardly 83 kg and I'm a regular tennis player. So that also I've started in the age of 50. Now it is almost nearer to 10 years. So I'm a tennis player. Almost alternate day, I'm going to tennis court and playing tennis with my tennis friends. So this is all about my education. And few more things I would like to communicate with you. During that 5 years, so then I work each and every minute and hours during my graduation. My engineering journey also I would try to convey. Then being an entrepreneurship, how to become a good entrepreneur, how to become a good structural engineer, that also we will discuss. So at present, what my company is doing that I already conveyed. In future, this is not the achievement. We would like to, right now, we are developing one facility. Already 50% phase one has been executed. So it is 25,000 square feet of facility where more than 250 people are sitting. And we are constructing another 110,000 square feet, phase two. So my office is there on the backside of Makarpura railway station. And the entire staff will get shifted before end of this year. And we are also going to start one training center over there. because we are into soil, we are into survey, we are into material, we are into architect, we are into structural design, we are into services design. So many graduates, so many masters, and so many even PhD people having vast experience. They are working with us. So why not to give knowledge and sharing of this knowledge to a graduate student? What happens during college hours? The having theoretical knowledge is not good enough, and this is the need of the market. Okay, then engineer from day one, he should know how to work, so that time could be saved. So we are starting 3 months vocational training program, and that program will give you experience of 2 years, because you are working on real project, you are on working on real survey equipment. During college time, you might be having a total station, not total station. Nowadays, total station. In earlier days, it was a theodolite, right? It is of no use. Nowadays, even in upcoming days, that DGPS system and LiDAR is good enough. You won't require even total station. So we do have state-of-art technology available, so that we will open for student. They will work on the actual requirement, so as straight away they are capable to work in any industry, civil engineering industry, and they will also get good rewards or salary and perks and package for that. So once it has been, all the program and everything will be finalized, so I will communicate that through Deepak sir, and they will, then he is also going to help us in that vocational training program. So what I've conveyed is about myself, my career so far, my education. Few more highlights I would like to mention. If I am not forgetting, I keep certain things. So the challenges are very important. Even today morning, just for the sake of understanding, this I'm not saying about okay, then what I am, it is not important. Whatever experience I do have, that I would like to share with you, and that might be useful to you. That is a motive. So today morning, we are playing doubles tennis, and I do have 3 pro players with me. So against one pro player is with me and me. So we have decided, okay, then let's go for a set of 4. So after 3 all, it was my service. And my service is weaker compared to those pro player. So normal course, it is always a tie break. So then everybody will get 2 services, and the result getting 7 points will be a winner. So the friend opposite to me is conveyed, Pradeep bhai, this is the decider. With the interest, he is knowing that then Pradeep bhai is not a very good serve, and then the probability of then winning would be better for him. So I accepted. See, he was whatever he had conveyed with a good will. He doesn't have any other malefied interest into that. But then I've taken that as a challenge. Okay, you are challenging me. Now I'm different. And we won that set. We won that game. So taking everything, convert that into challenge. So life is beautiful. You may be winning, you may be losing. Because number of losing is the key for win. Don't afraid of losing. Even if you are senior, if you do have poor kids, even to youngster, make a practice of losing. Okay, even in losing, you are not losing your temper. Okay. On the contrary, every time you are losing, try to get something out of that. Okay, then okay, fine. That one shot was mine. That I've done good. I lost 20 points, but that 1 point I've done good. So even in the losing condition, you need to understand what you are gain out of that, what experience you are getting. Even at this age, every day I am getting 1 point. Say end of the day I am analyzing. Okay, what today I will learn out of. Not always engineering, as a human being. Okay, and maybe in relationship, maybe in the office hours, maybe in HR, maybe in account, maybe in finance. Today also, what I will learn, new things is that, okay, I've attended one seminar. Over there, the one person has, one expert has explained about the metro station and tunnels and everything. So then what the challenges he was having to build a metro station in Kolkata is that, okay, they have executed two diaphragm wall, but the soil is very unstable. So going to the base and constructing foundation is a difficult task. So they have constructed from top to bottom. They have constructed a slab connecting two parallel diaphragm wall first. There is a cutout in that. Then again they have excavated. Then they have made another slab between two diaphragm wall. So that is a new concept. Normally construction starts from bottom to top, and then construction can be executed from top to bottom. So that is a new thing today I have learned in the afternoon session. So if you are pointing out your life, whatever capacity, you may be a draftsman, you may be engineer, you may be a design engineer, you may be a site engineer, and not necessarily it is engineering. Then you have to make a logbook. Okay, today what you have learned. Okay, and you do have a dream also. Okay, this is a new idea. Just keep it in book. Make it a note into a diary. That will help you. These are the new idea. Whether this idea could be cultivated, so you a day you will come across some idea, and that motivation will lead to a successful entrepreneurship. Today, what is our dream? Then even after reaching 1200 people and 107 crore, the next management and my team, they are making dream why we can't be L&T. L&T is a one example, but the person who has started L&T, so he might be having some dreams and thought process. Right now we are 1200. Why can't we reach to 10,000? Why can't we reach to 100,000 people in the organization? So what is the motivation for the organization? So it is not money. Whatever the money we do have, so it is more than enough. So then, being a teacher, my motive is to pass on our knowledge to next generation. And their motive should be pass on that knowledge and their upgraded knowledge to next generation. One more motive, if everybody is looking for a job, so who will provide job? Government doesn't have enough window to give you job. So then, why can't you work as an entrepreneur? There are in civil engineering, there are so many scope. You could be a contractor, you could be a supplier, you could be a manufacturer, you could be a consultant, you could be a builder, you could be having so many verticals like tunnel engineering, highway engineering, bridge engineering, then high-rise building. You could be a laboratory for testing, so many fields. So you just check yourself, okay, then what you are good about, or you should go to a counselor and try to understand, okay, what is your good area, what is your passion, work in that passion. That passion will take you to next level. And I wish all of you will get a next level and your dreams become true after today's conversation. And let me go through, I've written few bullets, so I'm going through that. So one more point. Normally in my life, I do have a lot of criticizers also with me. So they criticize me number of times. I don't want to name them, but then they criticize me, and I took that as an opportunity. Somebody is criticizing you, so then indirectly they are helper. They are continuously auditing you. They are not interested in your positives. They are interested in what you are doing wrong, and they will bring that negativity to you. Okay, you are wrong in this particular area, and again make it challenge. Okay, now this weakness will be my strength. Convert that weakness into strength. So keep criticizers nearby. They might be hurt you, but on a longer run, they will help you. So enjoy your small milestones. Celebrate that. Make a team. So how to make a team? So the ownership, giving delegation of power, giving them the authority, and there might be failure from your team side, but don't make them down. Keep trust in them, analyze those failure, try to work out the root cause analysis, and then convey them. Okay, fine, it's okay. That kind of failure could be, anybody can be failed, but support them during that time, and they will be converted into star. So then how to make a team? So then prepare your leaders to a next level. Then helping people. Then giving. So again, there are two sides. One is God's side. So God is a giver. So if you are on the side of God, so then you are giver. So if you are on that side and if you are giving, whatever possible way. No, it is not always money. If you are helping someone, giving your time, you are helping someone with the money, if you are helping someone for the moral booster, there are so many areas. So if you are helping someone, so that person will remember you for the lifetime and convey them, okay, then you should be also a giver. Whenever you are reaching to that level, because then giving in our Hindu dharmas, even in the Jain dharmas, then even in the Muslims, then giving is the key. Okay, 10% of our profit or 5%, 2%, whatsoever. Give back to society. And when you are inside of God, so all those, don't stop small taps of giving, because then God will not stop your wall. He will give you multiplying thereof. And that formula is still working. Being a good businessman, everybody will count each and every penny and every spend thereof. We are not in that position. We are making business with a cause. Yes, we do have a motive to develop people, giving them a job, giving our knowledge, and that is helping. And this entire company has been built. So, and I would like to convey thanks to each and every member of my organization, right from office boy to workers to my director, because they have contributed huge time. My most of the staff is working with me from last 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, and then even 32 years are also with me. So why they are with me? Because company is not owned by management. Company is owned by people who is running this organization. So helping people, trust in people. So again, if you are getting any person in your organization, so keep trust in that and try to educate them, try to support them, not in the work. Even if he is having some problem in his day-to-day life, in his having some problem, family problem, social problem, support them. It is very much required, because most of the time, good time will always come for each and every one. But during bad time, we need to support people. What is leadership? So leadership, there are, what my feeling is, okay, then the responsibility of any leader is to create another line of leaders. If you are not creating leaders, so along with you, everything will be gone. If you are creating leader, so you are developing a huge tree for you. And lead from the front. Whenever there is credit, give to your people. Distribute amongst them. This is your credit. And if there is any failure, so then take the ownership of that failure. So that is the right way of any leader. Then only the organization will run. One has to be knowledge seeker. I would also like to mention few failures in my life and what I have learned out of that. There are so many things, but looking to the time constraint, I will take one or two. In the business, we have constructed one huge building when I was having a small laboratory, and then we took one plot, and and I went with my family on some other country during that vacation time. Again, I am not naming that person because naming that person will make me down. I don't want to make him down. So whatever he has done, what he has done, okay, along with one of my relative and few my staff member and my business development manager, he gave some ideas to them, and then they have built up one laboratory. So that person to whom I was work as a teacher, he was my student. I helped him to get his graduation, master, double master, everything I was supported. So I'm treating him like a son. And then he has what he has made with me. So it was very difficult time for me. Even I could not sleep nights together. Few months I could not able to sleep, and I was in a depression. So how to come out of that? So a lot of people are giving idea why you are keeping trust into the people and why you are giving so many dedication of powers and everything. So you are responsible for your failure. So I've accepted. So I do have a two-way. Okay, then how many people gone is not important. How many people are with me? So you won't believe one of my lower staff is advised me, sir, why you are taking that into mind? You draw your line bigger, forget about others' line. And that clicked me. And from that day onward, can leave that thing because there are so many more failure will come. There might be few more people will go out of this organization with knowledge. They will use my staff. They will use my client. Won't be a problem because I do have a team with me. And nobody can break your team. Individual can be broken, but team cannot be broken. So that was a very, then I was in a very difficult situation. Again, my wife has helped me to come out of that scenario. So again, thank you, Mamta, for with me during that difficult time also. Nothing is permanent. Good time will always come. What is another more important? One has to be fearless. One has to be confident. As we are doing so many projects in the country, there are number of bridges which has been designed by us. There are number of road, express highway, high-rise building designed by us. If there is more than 250 projects are going on. So everybody I cannot go. Everybody my people can't go. So there are people working on that. And if there is something goes right or wrong, I may be responsible, I may not be. But I'll be made responsible being a managing director of this firm. But I'm not afraid of that. If I will afraid, there won't be any further development. If everybody will afraid, so they will be into a small pouch. And then I'm looking towards my organization, sky's limit. If I will afraid, there won't be any development. Then one more thing, what I will learn out of my career, okay, then give extra to your client. First, understand their objectivity. What is their objectives? What is their requirement? Give them a solution. They are coming to consultant for solution, not for making it more complicated. So try to understand their problem, give them enough time because giving extra is very important. Again, I would like to give you a small example. Day before yesterday, I asked my driver, okay, stop at one mango seller. So, and I took few kgs of mango. You won't believe that gentleman gave me one extra mango. Okay. So though he is at a very down position, but then he is offering something extra. So in every business, giving some extra time, giving some extra services is a key. That client will not forget you for a lifetime. So giving extra is also important. Recognize strength of your people, potential of your people, and allow them to apply their knowledge to full strength without afraid of their failure. Support them. So I spoke about my education, I spoke about my family, I spoke about my career, and financial discipline in life is very important. The health is important, so maintain your physical health, mental and spiritual health. Forget about your ego. You are nothing in this world against. Try to differentiate between your pride and ego. Sometimes your pride might be ego for others. I would like to share one more important thing. In few last months, I started reading Gita. I read more than 10,000 books of different novels and different authors and everything. But except Gita, which I started from last 6 months. And what I've learned, see, uh, I was a good believer of God, but it was not a total acceptance. So after reading Gita, I just have started only one chapter by Dayanand Saraswati. What I've understood, okay, then I've accepted, okay, then what is God? You could not be partial, okay, then I'm accepting certain things and not accepting certain things. So that also helped me and that makes me more fearless and it helped me a lot. So when I was young, I was shy in nature. I was very short temper. So entering into business, I could able to manage that part too. One has to be always away from negativity, respect others, motivate people around you. So that is again a key of success. The last two things I will take, how to become a good structural engineer. That partially we have conveyed that then you should be good in quantity surveying, know about your construction materials, maybe cement, concrete, reinforcement, any construction material, bricks, blocks, what are their boundaries? What are the failure conditions? What is their strength? What is their ductility? What is the durability? And in case of failure of that particular material, what are the remedies thereof? So this will help you to become a good structural design engineer. And one should know from desktop to lab to site. So this is very important. If you are working only in computer, you won't be a good engineer. Go to site, understand your structure properly, okay, then whatever you have designed, so how much it takes shape, and talk to your contractor because he is a shape. He understands better than you. Okay, what are the problem you face in my drawing? What are the problem you are facing in quality? Try to solve their problem so you become a good structural engineer. And one has to be seeker, then glass has to be empty, then only you will get a knowledge. Case study of failures are very important. Refer as many case study of failure as possible. That will bring you to next level. In structural design, being a good engineer, one has to understand the concept, the load transfer through a minimum length is the key for better and economical design. It gives you optimization of design. Understanding bending behavior of structure. If you are designing a high-rise building with beam column, if you are designing a high-rise building with shear wall, if you are designing a building with shear wall and column, that is a hybrid thing. And you are designing a tubular structure using throughout RCC wall. Nowadays, it is with the Maiwan forms or aluminum forms. The latest one is the tunnel technology. So you might have seen a number of buildings in Russia, Ukraine, and during this war, even after that missile attack, buildings are not getting collapsed. What is the reason behind that? It could able to fail certain RCC part thereof, and building is standing as it is. So each and every small observation will help you to grow. You can learn, see, in surveying what we have been taught, okay, then you should work from whole to part. Life is like also that. Designing is also like that. First, you have to understand what is your boundary condition, how many structures are there, what is the distance between thereof, or how many feet you are going into ground, how many height you are giving to have. So then design from whole to part is a concept. So one should adopt. Few in technology, few teacher has explained, Dr. Satish Shah. Okay, then try to understand from nature. See, there is no mentor bigger than nature. So your body itself. So your body, your eyes are your camera, your ears, your kidney is your filter, your heart is your pump, your vein system and blood throughout that pumping system is your hydraulics. Okay, then your electrical conductivity through your neurons is your electrical conductivity in the body. So then if you will see your hand, so at the ankle joint and in the arm joint, your bone is there is your reinforcement and the section is reducing from your ankle to arm. So that is reduction in reinforcement, curtailment of reinforcement. Your fat is your concrete, flexible concrete. Your muscles are your strengths, cable. So out of that, what I've learned, you can construct a flexible building if you could able to introduce trend into that and go for a flexible concrete. So that in upcoming days, you will find a flexible structure. During earthquake, that will be a sway, it won't fail down. So rigidity will get reduced. You should learn how to fly. If you are designing an aeroplane, then first you have to observe birds. If you would like to how to swim, how to design a submarine, so you should know how the fish is roaming around under the sea at a hard depth. If you would like to swim, then fish is the better idea. So nature gives, even the tree gives you a very how to withstand wind. Okay, there is a permeability. There are so many huge size. Then from branches to root to its log and then to roots. How the foundation has been distributed on a larger area. So this every each and element which God has created. So give you a lesson how to become a good structural or civil engineer. You should have eye to understand that. Now, how to become a good entrepreneur? So it's the last page, so I won't take much time now. I think it is almost 9 o'clock. So we do have 10 minutes. So I will try to conclude within that 10 minutes. So how to become a good entrepreneur? So understand requirements of client, their objective, continue to support them. Even after sales, go to your product and ask him, do you have any problem in my design after a year or two, and try to solve them. Try to help them. That and maintain good relation with your client. Even your work has been completed. Even he is not giving you work. You never know. You are supporting a small client, giving you a small business. He may get change and he may be a millionaire later on. I will again like to give a small example. Enercon, not Enercon, Cameron. Cameron was a company run by two brothers, Kalpesh Bhai, and I forget the name of other. Camrock. Kalpesh Bhai and other guy. And they are working in a small factory in GIDC. And then they have developed some glass fiber reinforced product in a small quantity, getting some technology from US. And I have helped them for the testing and development of those products. And later, then you know the Camrock has reached to what level. So you never know, doing small job for a client, your client may be changing size and you are also changing size along with. So the maintaining relation is a key for a good entrepreneur. Then most of the time entrepreneur thinks about what money got out of the project, about balance sheet and about taxation, everything. But in addition to money, always bread and butter and money is important. But more important is how much knowledge you are getting out of that project. What experience you got able to achieve out of that. What problem you have solved which has not been solved earlier in that project. You should have some flexibility. You should be receptive. You should know how to build a good team. You should be a good listener also, and continuous upgradation of your facility. What is highest facility and highest technology across the world? You should try to compare. Okay, that I do have right now this, but I would like to reach to that level. Go for that. Then the statistics of the business, analyzing those data on a day-to-day basis is a key of success. And giver is always, if you are into side of God giver, so God will take care of you. He will give you multiplying those things number of times in a manifolds. So thank you very much. And at last but not least, I would like to convey thanks to all my mentors. And out of that, few I already discussed during my conversation. And Sri Ashok Khurana, who have kept trust on me, and he gave me first project for designing when I was hardly 20-year-old. And I completed that project in Ujjain, and is right now is of the age 83, and still I am doing his work. He is having a pacemaker in heart, but he is going office on a day-to-day basis. So I talk to him, sir, why you are working now? से चौहान जो आता है वो करने दे तो लाइफ मजा है कब मेरा बैटरी खत्म हो जाएगा आई डोंट नो एंड व्हाट ही टोल्ड मी कि a concrete commitment, complete your work. Whether you are getting profit or not is not important, but that finish that work to end up to satisfaction of client. You may not get profit in each and every project, but building relationship with your client is important. My earlier boss gave me you should be prompt in time. That is more important for you. My one general manager, and he's again a family friend of mine. Right now he is there in US, Shailesh Bhai. So he told me, okay, you are continuously speaking. So sometime you should try to listen people. Maybe down the size, maybe your juniors, maybe your seniors, you should make an habit to listen properly. Otherwise, you may lead to failures in sometimes. So thank you, all my friends, family, all the attendees of this seminar, all my staff, then who has contributed a lot in my organization. They are the true honor of my organization. So all my directors, HODs, all my supporting staff, everybody, thank you very much. And Jai Shri Krishna.
A very warm and respectful good evening to
Hello. 1 minute. Before we end, there are some questions. There are a lot of students who has attended the training under you at Guru class, and all of them are very fond of that engineering drawing subject, especially that they have studied under you. So how come you have so much affinity for engineering drawing as a subject? Like people who have studied drawing under you, they're very fond of you. They say that nobody has taught engineering drawing like Pradeep sir. So how come, see, they have studied so many other subjects, but especially they remember that engineering drawing that you have taught to them. So there are a lot of people who say that ki convey our regards to Pradeep sir. We have learned engineering drawing, and there are a lot of people have given feedback like that who are attending this program. So how come you are so strong in engineering drawing and not, you are good at other, but people remember the subject engineering drawing which you have taught to them?
When I was study of diploma in Polytechnic, I was supposed to go in a coaching class because I don't have money. So then what I requested Guru sir, I'm not in position to pay you any single penny. So against that, he keep one condition. You have to get first rank. If you are not getting first rank, I will charge you. So that is one motivation which helped me to get throughout rank in diploma. So thanks to Guru sir giving me that challenge, because I don't have money. So attending private coaching class, so then how to revert that? So during my education in diploma, Guru sir, so he was master, teaching all the subjects except engineering drawing. So I was good in engineering drawing. And what I feel, कि then sir is not that good in engineering drawing. So one day after getting my diploma, I conveyed, कि, sir, now I am a diploma, and during my graduation, I would like to come and contribute as a teacher and to taught engineering drawing. So in first instant, then उन्होंने आंखें बड़ी बड़ी कर ली और थोड़ी डांट भी लगाई कि अब तू पढ़ाएगा क्या, मेरी अच्छी नहीं है। नहीं नहीं सर, आपकी अच्छी है, लेकिन मेरे को थोड़ा ट्राई करने दो। एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड विद दैट, and that projection of lines, projection of plane, then then penetration of solids, their isometric view, their perspective view, and then even today I love to taught people, because my by heart I am a teacher. I am not a businessman. Businessman is my matlab then majburi. Okay, it was my financial condition which has converted me into an entrepreneurship. But then I am still teacher. I love to teach, and in my second inning, we do have a Siddhant Charitable Trust. Again, I will collect few students, and again I will start my career as a teacher in my second inning. And number of students I am getting, because I could not able to remember them, but they always remember me. And there is no business or no line better than teaching. And that is the ultimate line. What money we are getting is not important, but one successful teacher is having ability to create so many doctors, so many advocates, so many engineers, so many successful businessmen. So the place of teacher is always nearer to your heart, and nobody can change that place. Even there are so many builders. They are, sir, you are sir. Matlab, you have taught me engineering drawing. So that happiness is the highest. No money, nothing can give you that happiness. So teaching and giving knowledge is the key. So I love engineering drawing. Even today I am in position to explain about projection of lines in first quadrant, in second quadrant, in third quadrant, in fourth quadrant, how the quadrant moves, how the elevation will be up, the plan will be on downside, why the elevation plan will be upside, elevation will be downside. There are so many things. They are all basics. And I love engineering drawing. I love teaching. Thank you.
So engineering drawing is the language of engineers. So ideas of engineers is conveyed in engineering drawing. There is no English language. If you want to convey your idea, and you are the guru for engineering drawing, a lot of students loves. And I think that you made a very brilliant path, and you left a lot of legacy for young people to get into the field. Now I request Nachiket to provide a vote of thanks and sum up the
Sir,
program.
there is a question from Vipin Shah. He is asking that you have constructed earthen dam anywhere in India.
Say it again.
You have constructed earthen dam anywhere in India.
Earthen dam.
In Earthen Dam, recently we got one project in Andaman Nicobar. And it is about, there is a earthen dam, and that dam has a declared as a national property. So that needs lot of instrumentation. And what they need to enhance the capacity of storage of water and to check the stability thereof. And that has to be made stable against all odd earthquake and everything. So that project is going on, where we are designing to enhance the capacity thereof using all data we will collect with the instrumentation, all that inclinometer, then strain gauges, and then optic target, that robotic total station, who is daily take the readings thereof. Is there any settlement? Then lot of piezometers would be there to check the seepage thereof. And then we are creating the flow models thereof and developing that design. So Ardhan Dam is one. We have done so many other projects. Even the jetty also we have designed in Daman. We have upgraded one of the project in jetty. So that project was supposed is a Pipavav Port Trust jetty, and to enhance the capacity of that jetty against the higher fender load. There's a heavy lateral thrust on the fender, and your jetty should be capable to withstand that load. So they are supposed to give that job to one of the company in New Zealand and using huge money. So they have asked me whether you are in position to that. So our designer, Sri Mehul Patel, so we have accepted that challenge. We have converted that model into finite element FEM method, and we have enhanced the capacity of that model by underpinning and some extra arrangement, and it has been executed and working very nicely. And our country and that company have saved huge money into that.
So that's a great achievement for country and great achievement for your organization. Any other question? I think that you can ask people to drop a mail in case if they have question, because sir is also tired, getting late, working for whole day. Uh,
What I will do, I will give you my email ID. I will, Deepak bhai will circulate that. And if you do have any problem, it's a pradeep@geogroup.in, and you can paste your problem, query. You can ask any question. Even for the students, I am available as a free counselor. Okay, whatever you would like to develop as an engineer, as an entrepreneur, or would like to see my facility, you are most welcome. And I'm always available because I'm a teacher. And after retirement also, I will work as a mentor to my organization, not only my organization, even for the other organization. And that would be my freelance services available to those organizations.
Thank you, Pradeep bhai. Over to Nachiket.
So, a very warm and respectful good evening to everyone. On behalf of Roshni Technology Foundation, I take this moment to extend my heartfelt gratitude to respected Pradeep sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Pradeep sir told us that the right movement has been created and not found. So shared his story from coming from a humble background, exploring so many struggles, and finally reaching to the pinnacle of success. He also shared about the latest technologies in the fields of architecture, engineering, and construction, how the BIM is implemented in India and how it is becoming more big and big. So this is the new series that we have started, is Shikhar by Roshni Technology Foundation, in which the people who have reached the pinnacle of the success will be sharing their life stories and how they have reached, what are the struggles they have explored during their journey. Also, Pradeep sir has advised the civil engineers, structural engineers, and architects so that they have the potential to achieve the remarkable success. A heartfelt thank you to all the attendees who joined us both online and offline. Your presence and enthusiasm made this session truly meaningful and remarkable. And thank you all the organizations who have collaborated with Roshni Technology Foundation in making the Saturday evening talk a big success. Thank you.
More than 256 people were there online and about 25, 30 people offline. So all put together around 275 people have taken the benefit, and we are yet to see how many people were there on YouTube. So there must be a people on the YouTube also. And the beauty of this particular Saturday evening talk, that anybody who has not got the time during 7:30 to 8:30, we post this on the YouTube, and people look at this program later on. And there are a lot of people who look at this program later on also. So we'll update you on this, and I'll send you the YouTube link so that you can share to your people. So with this, we end this program. Thank you very much. Pradeep sir is very busy with a lot of project going on. You know that more than 250 projects going on, 1,200 people under him, and lot of activity, lot of engagement. And still, he basically decided that he will come, and he has spent 2 days. He visited once. He spoke to me 2 to 3 times. See, he's so meticulous. So I understand that any project he takes so much care. The project has to success. So where even for this small 1 hour talk, he spoke to me 2 to 3 times, and he was really a meticulous person. And a lot of things we need to learn from him, that how to be a successful person. And I know that from his personality, and I have an opportunity to see him very closely. And I know now why he is a successful person. So with this, I end this program, and I thank Sri Pradeep sir and all the people who has joined online and offline. And with this, we end this program. Thank you.
We have shared the link of our YouTube channel in the chat box, so kindly please look into the same. Thank you.